I assure everyone that this court, the judges of this court, as well as myself, are committed to the safety of the community.
A man accused in the deaths of two people, including a one-year-old baby, was allowed to just walk out of jail. Tonight, court officials say it was a mistake by an employee. Thanks for joining us. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Andrew Kinsey. It is a story our newsroom has been looking into for several days now. And tonight, 10 TV's Lacey Crisp asking if it happened this time, can it happen again?
He's accused of being involved in not one, but two deaths. Yet somehow David Johnson was able to walk out these doors. The judge tells me it was because of human error.
He was released on the 29th.
Correct.
What happened?
It is my understanding by just doing more research that an administrative error occurred in the filing of the document revoking his bond, such that the jail was not notified, and that is likely why he was released.
This is David Johnson. In April 2021, Columbus police say he got into a fight inside this house, shot and killed Derek Ponder, and also injured Shandy Wiley. Judge Jiza Page presided over the case. She set a bond, which Johnson paid, and was then placed on house arrest. Fast forward to November 18th this year, Johnson's one-year-old son was found unresponsive. According to court documents, when CPD arrived, they found large amounts of fentanyl, meth, and cocaine inside this house. In the documents, Johnson admitted to selling and possessing the drugs. The Franklin County coroner ruled the baby died from a drug overdose. Johnson was charged with involuntary manslaughter.
I immediately revoked his bond, which is done by filing an entry that is then placed on the docket, and it would be my understanding that once the bond is revoked, the individual will remain in jail pending either a new bond hearing or resolution of the case.
As a part of usual court operation, municipal court charges were then dropped in the most recent case, and new charges were brought in the Court of Common Pleas. However, the jail was never told. So on November 29th, Johnson walked out.
So how did that glitch happen?
You know, human error. And it's a thing that we constantly try to have checks and balances within the court system to ensure that something like this does not happen. But unfortunately, in this instance, it did. I have taken corrective action to ensure that we do not have this occurrence.
A man now facing charges for two deaths is on the run.
I assure you all that I am committed to the work of this court and also committed to the safety of this community. And as soon as the court was made aware, a warrant in capias was issued.
Well, there is a warrant out for Johnson's arrest. Judge Page pledges that the mistake won't be repeated.
What is the court doing to make sure that this does not happen again?
So there will be additional training that is done and just checks and balances that continue to be implemented and put in place to ensure that something like this does not occur again.
I reached out to Johnson's attorney. He had no comment. In Columbus, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.